Hi guys, welcome to Go Time with Showtime. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, like always guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a story out of Illinois, Chicago. And it is about the Cook County Court. And in this court, this lady, Regina Clemmer, is being bullied while working inside of this courtroom. All right, guys, with that being said, I'm going to roll the clip, let you see what she is going through, and we're going to come back, like always, and talk about it. See you guys in a sec.
Calling out what she says is an injustice in the halls of justice. She says she's being bullied on the job.
And she's not alone. CBS 2's Lauren Victory looks at how ignoring the issue could cost county taxpayers big money.
The daily flow in and out of this Chicago criminal courthouse brings case on top of case about murder and mayhem.
Listening to stories that are, sometimes horrible.
Regina Clemmer records each detail using a machine like this. She's a Cook County court reporter. They write every word spoken in a courtroom.
I mean, it's a job of concentrating. You got to get every word.
For hours sometimes, or for hearing after hearing, the reporters join a crucial crew in the courthouse.
You got security and you got judges, and you should be safe.
But inside these halls of justice, Clemmer's been anxious and uncomfortable for years.
What are some of the things that this woman would do to you?
She would block my path. She would take her computer bag and strike me as she's walking.
A fellow court reporter who Clemmer says joined forces with several others. They apparently called themselves the family.
I was tripped, I was hit, I was pushed, I was shoved.
Disciplinary documents show Cook County's Office of the Chief Judge looked into Clemmer's complaints in 2016.
It was investigated what happened in that office. It was deemed a hostile work environment.
Bullying and race discrimination were confirmed too. Serious workplace issues that led the family to be broken up. Some court reporters were ordered to transfer to other county court buildings, like this one in Markham.
My babies.
Clemmer's tried to make peace with her problems through therapy, yoga, and volunteering with dogs. But more than 6 years after that internal county investigation, the stenographer says a bully still lurks in the Chicago courthouse.
We were told to stay away from each other.
That means working in different areas of the building and using separate bathrooms. The other court reporter is aware that she should avoid Miss Clemmer's hallway, says a supervisor's email in 2022, and yet
She walks up and down my hallway. She stands outside my door.
And she's not supposed to.
She's not supposed to.
So this person has learned I can push somebody's buttons just by standing in the hallway and looking at them in an intimidating way.
Susan Johnson from the University of Washington Tacoma researches workplace bullying
And
and explains the psychological effect.
so you're always on this constant state of alert or threat.
Not exactly conducive to a job that requires intense concentration. Clemmer's complained again to her higher-ups.
And what was the solution?
For me to look down at the floor. That's their answer to the problem.
Clemmer claims management even suggested she transfer courthouses, avoid the problem by moving. That same recommendation by the same administration recently cost taxpayers more than $1 million.
Oh, finally get to see you.
Now that I'm sort of like in the recovery phase, and
That's Helen Miller, whose lawsuit we told you about last fall. 2 Cook County Sheriff's deputies terrified and humiliated her for years. Miller was also a Cook County court reporter who also complained about a hostile work environment, then also was encouraged to move to a different court location.
And the way we were talked to was so similar.
Clemmer felt compelled to reach out to Miller
it's very
after seeing her story on CBS 2.
You're an embarrassment. Why don't you leave? Why don't you transfer?
It's disheartening, and
And really it stems greatly from how the administration is run, how, things are ignored.
In Miller's case, an independent judge suggested a reasonable jury would find her managers were apathetic to her hostile work environment claims. They apparently failed to investigate or follow its own policies. Miller settled with the office of the chief judge. Total cost, nearly $1.3 million billed to the residents of Cook County.
I think management wasn't trained. They didn't know how to handle a situation like this. This is what's going on in this office. And, it's affecting people's lives.
All this inside our justice system. Could there be more workplace complaints that turn into lawsuits? And will taxpayers be on the hook? Lauren Victory, CBS 2 News.
Hi guys, I think that they're doing this to Miss Regina Clemmer because she looks like one of those people that really don't stand up for herself, and she's very quiet and she stays to herself and she tries to go to work and minds her business. Now, with that being said, she already got a lot on her plate. Like she said, she go to work, she go in these courtrooms, she have to listen to these people at trial say how they probably killed somebody, raped somebody, or stuff like that, and she got to put word for word down on court documents. And now she, in the back of her mind, she got to worry about these bullies on the other side of the building when she finished doing all of this. It's not uncomfortable to work in an environment like that. It's very negative. And for one, these are grown women. We done stuff like that with that, talking about messing with people and things like that. We did that in elementary, high school, and middle school. We are adults now. We should be able to come to work, do our job, work with one another. Even if we don't even like one another, we need to leave that at the door, work with each other, get through the day, leave at the end of the day. But instead, it's not like that in this courthouse. And what's so sad about it, it's a courthouse. Come on now. A courthouse, they know better. So with that being said, y'all saw how they didn't fire anybody when she started reporting this. They just started making people move from one job to another, which they should have got fired. They should have not had a job, because what they doing to this lady is very unacceptable. And it's not nice. Not only that, she still have to work with one of them. Now, and it said that in the reports that the company have it set up where she should not be walking on the side Miss Regina work on, and Miss Regina shouldn't be walking on the side she work on. But yet, this lady takes it upon herself to come antagonizing this lady walking up and down her house, standing in her house. She is lucky that it's this lady and she ain't run across of me, because you're not finna sit there and make me feel uncomfortable somewhere where I'm trying to work, go home, and make a check to pay my bills and stuff. Nah, you're not gonna do that. And then when she reported it again, they're gonna tell her to look at the ground. Look at the ground? Look at the ground. Couldn't no company would tell me I need to take my eyes out of the place I'm walking to look at a ground because she coming by. No, because I wouldn't be looking at the ground, because she would be on that ground. That's the difference between me and Regina. I'd have been the hustle slammed her ass right on that ground, and she would never want to walk on that side again. I would provoke her in the most gruesome way, because it's so much you can do. And me as a person learning with my slick mouth, baby, I'd have said something to her that hurt her fucking soul and made her want to hook off on me. And when she did, it'd have been like Tweety Bird and them with dust and clouds every fucking well. because I'd have beat the brakes off of her ass at that job. And honestly sit down and take the handcuffs and tell, yeah, it was worth it. I bet she won't be doing that no more or to nobody else. I hope she learned a lesson. Everybody ain't like her. Everybody ain't like that. So guys, with that being said, I want to know, how do y'all feel about what Miss Regina Clemmer is going through at this job? And I did hear that she did sue the company and got a big lump sum of money, but just tell me, how would you feel working in an environment where you go to work and you constantly being antagonized by someone and your superiors is not doing anything to diffuse the situation or help you in any situation, make work better and comfortable to where you can come, work, and leave? So with that being said, guys, always remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see all you guys in my next video.